It's actually really cold this morning, and I just decided to bring you guys out for a coffee and a yarn in nature because one, I hate filming in the house, and two, it's just so nice and peaceful out here and you don't feel so awkward talking to the camera or anything like that. And just thought I'd show you how lucky I am to have this right in my backyard. Since coming back onto YouTube, I thought I might as well just go back to the start and talk to you about how this all sort of came about and what the plans are for the future. I've always been an outdoors kid. Like, I've absolutely always enjoyed being out in nature. Like, it was always my downtime. I was out of the house because, you know, if you're inside, you've got a job to do. So I was privileged enough to grow up on a farm, and so we were always allowed to, you know, just disappear for the day, go play, build huts, do heaps of cool stuff. And we had creeks and lakes, well, not lakes, dams that we used to swim in, and so we were really, really spoilt. As you do, you grow up, you have kids, and you focus more on what you need to, you know, provide for your family and stuff like that. And it wasn't until we moved out to the lake here at Lake Kanieri, with this being my backyard, I just wanted to explore a lot more. And the final push was my accident. I crashed a moped, if you call it, and I fractured my face and lost all of my front teeth. And so with that, I got concussion and I went through a really bad phase of depression, didn't want to live anymore, and still struggle today with headaches. So going out into nature and being out in this silence and just being able to switch right off from the world has actually saved me immensely, and it's been really beneficial to my mental health. Also, being a mum of, you know, 2 young boys, we're living off of the one wage. I was trying to figure out ways to do things affordably as a family, and I didn't like to cost my husband any money, like, because we had plans in the future, and it's not like he wouldn't give me any money or anything like that, but I just really wanted to be resourceful in my own right, and, you know, doing things with the kids that didn't just keep us gridlocked to the house. And so we started doing short walks and doing picnics, and I found food was a really good motivator for them because to begin with it was quite hard to get them out and about. And I used to actually carry Nico in a backpack, and Leonardo used to walk, and as they got older, obviously things got easier. One, they're way too heavy for me to carry now, and they were able to walk a lot further, venturing out, doing day walks and not really having a destination of where we're going. And to travel, we used to car camp, so I had a Honda Fit, and it was really small, but at the same time we just made it work, and we got to start some really cool campsites which only cost between like $15 to $20 a night, which is way more cheaper than paying for $150 just for a motel for the night. Able to do that, we were able to actually really explore our country, enjoy things on a budget. So that's sort of where it all began, and it's just sort of eventuated into this sort of lifestyle that we've created for ourselves. And I work full time now, and we're homeschooling, and so that has its challenges in itself, but the priority is always to get outdoors. Even on some crappy days, we've still just gone for it because my husband and I work opposite shifts and we only get one day off together, so it's always important to try and involve him in a lot of stuff. And you'll see most of the time where it's just me and the boys. My husband doesn't particularly like any overnight hikes or anything like that, but he's definitely keen to do the day hikes, which is really good, and the boys absolutely love it when he's there. So yeah, the reason why I've come back to YouTube is one, my grandparents can see and watch this and see what we're up to, and two, I've said it before, like, I feel like all the other platforms that I was posting on just made me feel like I've got to rush things through and got to be trendy, and it's just not who I am. I'm just missing a lot of the storytelling side of things that I really enjoy doing, and yeah, all those platforms just don't give me enough joy. I don't care how many followers I get on this channel. I'm quite happy just posting what I want to and actually, you know, really say and share what I want to instead of trying to fit into that trend. I feel like I just went on and on a little bit there, so sorry. Heading into the future, we've got a lot of big plans coming up. We are currently trying to get a whole heap of things sold off so then we can rebuild our house. I'm not enjoying my house, like I actually really hate my house. The place where it is incredible obviously, but it's just not my dream house, and when the interest rates come down we can hopefully demolish and rebuild. Oh my god, I just got a sandfly in my coffee. Moving forward, we may not be able to explore as much. We'll be probably staying close to home just for the next year or so, but I do have a massive list of huts that we want to go visit and just even overnight hikes to go camp somewhere. I love huts, like I love staying in the huts, especially during the winter season because it's a lot warmer, but tenting is definitely my vibe. I just like to be able to go somewhere where you're completely by yourself, pitch your tent, and you're not going to piss anyone off and no one's going to piss you off, and you can really be in nature, because I feel like sometimes when you're in a hut you get overwhelmed by a lot of people that are there. There's something really magical about being out in nature and completely by yourself, and you can just take all of your surroundings in, and I can do this without feeling so much like an inappropriate fuckwit with my camera. I'm really considering pulling the boys out and not sharing so much of them anymore. It still will be family orientated content, but as they get older I'm starting to be a little bit more conscious about sharing their faces online. So I am really mindful of what they want and if they want to be online, and because things are changing and evolving for me, I'm starting to not really feel comfortable about having them online as much as what I have, and so I'll gradually probably start phasing the boys out. You'll still see parts of them, but I don't think I'm going to be sharing so much of their faces or anything like that anymore. I'm feeling really content with where I'm at and what I want to do. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and enjoy this view and get ready for my day.